Back in 2016, we found the #1 phone on Amazon at the time, $50 phone manufactured by a company based in Florida in the US. And every 72 hours, it would extract your text messages, your GPS coordinates for those last 4 days, and extract that information back to China. And so what this was doing, it was collecting this information, but also having a remote command and control capability. So they could perform searches for specific names, addresses, whatever it might be on your device. If they found it interesting, they could add more capabilities to it. So expand that footprint, expand that collection capabilities on the device. And this wasn't hiding out there. This is millions of people using a phone branded with Amazon's own brand, sold in the US by a US manufacturer, a US distribution network. But the critical piece was the supply chain. The device was manufactured in a place where untrusted things can happen. So how do we find more of these things? Well, we have a capability here to do flow-based vulnerability scanning. And this is a technical thing. We can dive into more detail later if you want. But essentially what it does is it looks at the giant code graph, everything that can happen on that device, and identifies interesting things. It collects your SMS data, and then it reaches the network here. And that can raise a flag to then inspect it and find things like this. And to this day, we've got about 275 different CVEs discovered and produced with this. So this is not something that's just on paper, that you can leverage, but it's something that's out there being used to find things like this to this day.